I just realized they have like 13 different crosshair options, so I thought it might be nice to go with something a little bit more, I don't know, horror oriented. So let's go with that. And go with that. Now first I just want to check and see if there's any difference in what these are here. That's the same. This is, I think, the same as well. Yeah, they're both shovel. Now, the closest totem, shrouded totems, I don't know what they uncover when you're in this mode. I have not uncovered one at night yet. So let's head for the closest one, I think is this one. And again, I don't know if the enemies here are invincible or not. So I'm gonna have to be super careful because, I mean, if the enemies respawn in the daytime, I don't really care, I guess. They're, you know, I know how to handle them more or less. So far, anyway. Uh-oh, I just heard something. I feel like there's an enemy right around this bend, maybe. Or that might just be the sound of the totem being enshrouded by darkness. Okay, I cleansed it. Maybe I have to go check it in the daytime again. Also, let me just check the time. I forgot to bring my clock in here. Alt tabbing takes a second to get back in. So I don't remember what those other... Oh, okay. Hold on. I missed something here, right? What is that spike? There's a spike underneath that marker there. Oh, that's the spirit, probably, right? Oh, okay. Here's something new. Hold on a second. I just gotta go get my digital clock. Sorry about that. 2:44, so I'm going to try to end this around 3:15. Oh, I kind of thought a trowel and a spade were the same thing. They're like a small hand thing, but I guess there is a difference. I guess I'm going to check those 3 points of interest to the north after I very carefully save and continue. I mean, there's like almost really no point in saving and continuing unless your game happens to crash. I guess that would be the only reason to even use it. But so far this seems very stable. Not that I would expect it to be unstable, of course. Ooh. They see me. I don't know if I can kill... Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Oh, you can. Oh, they're skeletons. Cool, and you can damage them. Ah. I didn't know there was one right there. Holy crap, that didn't take much damage, did I? I was kind of half expecting at least some of the enemies to be invincible. I mean, that's not to say there aren't any, but... So there's just skeletons, okay. I initially thought they were spirits the very first time I scoped some of this out. But of course I didn't venture too far, because I wanted to finish the daytime run on this map. I should be able to stealth these guys too then, just like the demonic conquistadors. There's no wind. Okay. That seemed a bit easy-ish. 2 torso shots, did it? Yeah, there's no wind in the night mode, so that's not going to be a thing for masking footsteps. Where is this thing? Right here. But it's another dig site. Okay, I have to find that thing. I don't know where to get it. Let me free this totem from the there's going to be that spike is probably a spirit. Let me do this one first. This totem. Assuming there's no more enemies this way. Okay, yeah. Uh-oh, it's an enemy. Time to use some shoddy. Not that one, hold up. Okay. Let's finish reloading the rusty. Why can't I reload? Oh, it's the wrong button. It's B, not X. Okay, that's good. How many arrows do I have left? Let's make sure that's reloaded too, of course. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so let's go to that spike, which I'm assuming is a Consolable spirit, maybe like the one in town at the fort or whatever. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around. I gotta try to get him quick. Get him quick. I'm gonna do this AC style. Gold doubloons. My favorite. I ate them for breakfast. That guy's gonna turn around any second. I'm probably not gonna make it in time. Let him come back. I've lost my way in this darkness. The sound of the bell will lead you home. Okay. Might be able to get this guy before he turns around. Just keep looking that way. Look, there's interesting stuff going on over there. Not. Okay. So that guy, I'm assuming, went back to base. Yeah, it looks like it. The map got updated. There's another spike there. All right, so very carefully, save and continue. Which, again, for a game like this, I think Witch Hunt is the same way. It's basically like useless unless you want to cheese the system and like Alt F4, and you know, I'm not doing that, of course. I have too much respect for this game. It's really well made for a short free game, that's for sure. I mean, even if this was longer and like paid, I mean, they'd have to add more interesting stuff, of course, but for what it is, I mean, it's great. So, okay, shovel site, freed totem. I gotta hit this spirit over here. I'm gonna try to get that spirit over there, all the way in the south, was that southwest? I'm just gonna stealth my way, just to like, in case there's some enemy situation going on that I don't expect, something new, and it catches me off guard. I don't wanna, gonna obviously try to avoid letting enemies respawn. I still don't know what that does. Again, I'm using the ear listen function, but I don't know how that helps me. Yeah, I missed something. I just did it again, sorry. Map is what I want to check, yeah, so I'm just going to keep heading this way. Ever so stealthily. While I take off my winter socks, because it is getting hot in here. It might also be my sense of anxiousness for trying to safely complete this, contributing to that. Wow. It's like a nighttime sun. That looks really cool, actually. And it's like the first game I've seen so far since getting this RTX rig that doesn't completely over-exaggerate the sun and make it look like it's in mid supernova. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen that, or if like I'm the only one, but I'm probably not the only one. But these cards tend to super exaggerate the sun. I don't know what you call it, like overbloom or something. Super fantastic God rays or something like that. Just I was just going to say highly unrealistic God rays. Before he turns around, I'm talking. See what happens when I talk? There's another one. Oh, he notified his friend via 17th century WhatsApp. I can't believe I just plugged that thing. Gonna have to strike that from the record. Have to censor that. Not like they're gonna lose any sleep over it, that's for sure. But you know, on a personal level, just something I try not to do. Let's call it the 17th century corporate communications medium, maybe. Okay, there's more over there. Or am I going for this spirit, though? Where's that spirit? Where are you, spirit? Should be right here, no? Maybe I have to kill these guys first, you think? Wait, what's that? That's what it is. That's what it is. No? It's gotta be what it is. I can't activate anything here, though. There's no indicator of an executable command. Okay, I don't know what that means because that's the first anomaly right now for me. Unless I have to clear these guys, maybe, so I can access, and then that'll access. But I would think it would tell you, it would say like something to the effect of that. But there's no indicator here. These guys are like guarding each other too. I think they're facing each other right now. So let me see what this other guy does up. Oh, that's not good. Hold on, maybe I can get between them. No, I'm gonna have to snipe one, and I'll probably trigger the other one, unless the other one doesn't not get triggered. Hold on, I'll have to wait for them to. Let me see. I'm just gonna try it from here. Can't believe that missed. What the hell is going on right now? I feel like I just shot 20 arrows and missed all of them. That guy's gonna turn around any second. He's gonna turn around any second. I don't know why I like to say things twice sometimes, but I gotta work on that. Okay, maybe I can. Oh. Ooh, okay. One shot kill once he was already triggered. Now let's see if that opens this up, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be the same exact thing. Nope. That did not do anything. Okay, what else can I check while I'm here? I think the last totem is the one to the southwest. And I think that circle in the south by the gate is a shovel situation. There's also another spirit there, so I have to go due east. Just gotta watch out for enemies. Lost almost half my arrows. Oh, I can fast travel too, right? Let's test that. Yeah, I can. In night mode too. Let's heal. Oh, that's a healing spot. Okay, good. Full on skin, water skin. Due east, okay. Actually, I can fast travel to the south gate. What am I saying? I am not thinking this through correctly. But my controller is not cycling. Oh, there we go. Now it is. I think I triggered something right before I fast traveled. It sounded like an enemy getting alerted sound. This does not. This gate is kept closed by night. Oh. Was it the other way around? I thought it was closed. I think I read that wrong then. Because when I initially read that, I didn't really try the gate, but I thought it meant like the nighttime keeps the gate closed. Is that not, I guess, silly? Yeah, here's another red circle. That's a spade situation, which I was calling a shovel before, but I think it's a spade we need. This gate is kept closed by night. Okay. I don't know. I guess I just was completely backwards on that one for some reason. I mean, in my defense, I always tend to play a bit slower and dumber when I'm making commentary because I'm trying to keep it interesting. And, oh, you see what I just said? No. Wait, I hear them. Where are they? I gotta run. I just, this is not, this is why we keep, 2 weapons loaded at the same time and right next to each other. It's not funny. I was just saying, yeah, when I comment, I play stupider, and sure enough, I triggered enemies without, being more careful, I guess. That was perfect, actually. Perfectly stupid. Okay, it's been cleansed of corruption. Okay, first I have to reload both my guns. Okay. Then, both of them. Then, I have the tomahawk too, in case there's a third one there and I didn't have enough time to use the bow. I gotta remember that. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. I think this spirit right here. There's another spirit. Yeah. This should be some kind of consolable spirit, I'm hoping. And I'm just gonna stealth right now, just in case there's enemies. They could pop up after whoa. They look spooky. Where's John? Who's John? Okay. So the guy back at the fort, that's like his wife, I guess. So now, does that mean I have 2 pistols, or? Oh, I think I have, my inventory is exactly the same, except for ammo. As I used it. I think that's all I can do in night mode right now. I don't think I can do anything else. The western spike is not accessible. There's nothing there. I mean, there's a skeleton on the ground, but it can't be accessed. The circles are all for the spade, which I don't have. And I think that's it. I purged. Okay, let's fast travel back here and see what happens. I feel like the story is updated now. Yeah, that guy's there now, or that spirit. Whoops. I clicked that too fast. I didn't read it. I'm not reading these just for the sake of preserving time. Just trying to get through this a little bit quicker. Okay, I don't know what else I can do. Let's talk to this one. Dodds Hill. Okay, I'm assuming that, that must have progressed the story somehow. Dodds Hill is this one here. Maybe now that spike marker is accessible? Probably. I had to advance the story first, so let's try that again. I didn't even heal when I got wounded before. That is how bad I am at playing this and trying to comment at the same time. Alright, there shouldn't be any enemies unless they do respawn anyway at night. That's gotta be it right there. I just unlocked it from the story, from talking to that other spirit. God damn, you must be Edmund, god damn. Got him, I guess. I'm assuming that's pronounced got him. Got him, right? Can't be pronounced goddamn, that's for sure. Yes, you have given me back my name. Gregory Ward said you showed him a Spanish encampment. I remember pointing through the brush where Spaniards were gathered around the fire. We counted 24 men at least. I showed him the map I found lying in the grass. The wind must have carried it away from the camp. He looked very grave when he saw it. I suddenly thought to ask him what he was doing so far from the fort. What did he say? That he always loved hearing me playing the flute. It's too bad they couldn't have gotten some like nice public domain flute music or something from back in the day and just played that, you know, public domain. They didn't have to pay for it. Found a crude map of the area around Fort Henry with place names in English notation and Spanish, suggesting the trouble modified by a Spaniard. I wonder if this helps me unlock that gate, right? Maybe that's what it is. But I might have to still do it in the daytime. That's the only other thing I can think of right now, because I did not find the spade yet. Would that even show up here, actually? If I did have it. Yeah, the trowel isn't listed here. Alright, I'm not going to read through any of this stuff. I'm assuming it's just a matter of elimination. What haven't I done yet to continue it? And in the interest of time, yeah, I'm just going to push forward. If I can get the map marker to work with my controller. There we go, South Gate. Let's check that now. This guy disappeared. Actually, I want to check this one more time. No, that's not going to trigger. I think that's done. Whatever that was, that's not going to trigger again. But there's still a marker here. Why would there still be a marker on the map here? Alright. I guess I'm just going to assume it's done. This doesn't open. I have to open it in the daytime. Okay, now maybe I can access it. Maybe I couldn't access it in the daytime. I don't think I tried. I just assumed it was like, I don't know. I just wasn't thinking really. Uh-oh. Like the bone sounds as it's walking. We are a 17th century ninja in, I don't even know what continent this is on. Sure, it was mentioned somewhere, but I forgot or missed it. Oh, yeah, I could just fast travel there, can't I? Duh. See if she has anything new to say. Oh, okay. I don't know what... Does she want all of them, or do I have to, like, pick one and this makes a difference? What was she interested in? Finding her sister or something? I can't remember now. Maybe this one? Should I flirt with her? Can be bartered. It didn't match my complexion. I guess I'm gonna go. You should keep it in case you meet a woman who is moved by such trite sentiments. Okay. We're just pushing buttons at this time. Doesn't mean they're always gonna get a positive result. To read, I guess I'm just gonna go through all of them though. She seemed impressed by the second two, but not the first one. Alright. Maybe if I told her she could sell it, does it show up again? Are you fighting lots of battles? I'm sure they're exciting and perilous. I don't see anything new on the map. I could just try and fast travel to the south gate and see if it opens now. I could also check the totems as well. Now that I've freed, what, 2 of them? 3 of them? I freed 3 of them. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think it's on the half-hour mark right now. So we'll have to end it there for now.